Yeah, we're recording. This is interesting. Not a lot of people get to do this, so we should document this. We have some additional luggage for our trip today. Are we going to try these on?
You bet we are.
2-man, 3 with overload.
3 with overload. Well,
so we can take a passenger along if we find some along the way.
Who's in Wick right now that wants to come?
So we're flying across from, I should explain, we're flying from Wick to Norway today. So we've got about an hour and a half over water in total. So we hold on to this if we need the life raft, throw the life raft out of the aircraft, as demonstrated. It's a bit like pulling the cord on your life jacket, to be honest, on a commercial aircraft. That will then inflate this whole package inside here, and we have a life raft that sits outside the aircraft that we can get into. Rations inside there.
Yeah,
signaling
for 3
equipment.
days.
All sorts for 3 days.
Pretty compact little package.
Yeah.
That we hope never to use.
Exactly. So we've got stacks of extra time today. We were actually not leaving for about an hour and 40 minutes, and I want to try it on as well because I think the time-lapse sequence that you're going to see now for us trying to put these things on will be hilarious. How come you got 2 in already?
Oh, man. Problem is, how do you get the hood on?
So that only took, I don't know how that sequence went on film, but that only took maybe about 5 minutes to put these on. That wasn't too
actually
bad.
that bad.
It's not too bad. They're really warm inside.
A little tight. A little tight.
Take that off. Now, I think the idea is that we're obviously going to wear these whilst we're doing the crossing, but we're not going to wear these completely like suited up in the aircraft because it's going to be hard to operate. Hard to operate the aircraft with these gloves on. So generally what they've said the idea is half off.
The off bit is harder than the on bit.
And so for the actual, I'm out of breath. So then for the actual flight itself, half off, we can operate the aircraft. We've got enough altitude so we know we've got at least a few minutes if we are descending down to the water to fully put this on. Got the life raft. So here's a little bit of behind the scenes for you now. What we need to do is put the suits back on because I want to take a picture for the thumbnail for this video. So I'm going to put it back on again. And Wick Tower, good morning, November 55557.
November 55557, Wick Tower, good morning, pass message.
November 55557, we are IFR for Sola in Norway. 2 POB, we've received information Romeo with 1004, we are Cirrus Sierra Romeo 20.
November 557, roger, details correct, report ready for taxi.
And we are ready for taxi now, November 557.
November 557, climb straight ahead, runway 13, clear for takeoff, wind 200, 16 knots.
Climb straight ahead, runway 13, clear for takeoff, November 557. Okay.
Off we go. Zoom.
Off we go.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Sips. Full power. Air speeds are live on both. PSPs are good.
Nice crosswind.
Yeah. 75, let's go up there. No runway, we do have grass ahead. Laps away.
November 557, climb now flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, November 557.
Beautiful. Ah, you were right about 20 knots tailwind. That's all we got.
What we got? Well, enjoy it now because we probably won't have it on the way back. Wow, I am Philippe. I'm super concentrating today. Sorry, I'm being very straight-laced and focusing.
That's absolutely the way to be.
Contact Aberdeen radar on 134.1.
Aberdeen radar 1341, November 557.
So an hour and a half over
the cold waters.
Inhospitable waters. You can see the view. I've angled the camera down to provide this lovely view that we have.
So that you watching at home can enjoy what we're watching right now.
What we don't see.
Do we use the word enjoy? Are we enjoying this? I'm going to turn these vents off as well.
As
It's,
always, there's
1
a bit of
degree
nerves,
outside.
you know, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not kind of joking around as normal today. I'm very focused today.
Definitely important to be focused. We've briefed it, we know what we're doing. At this point, it's just a matter of doing it. The sea always feels a little bit warmer if it's sunny.
It does, doesn't it? It feels cold and icy and 0 degrees when it's like this. So obviously, all jokes aside, we are doing, you know, there's a higher degree of risk on this particular leg that we're doing. The airplane doesn't know any different, but because if the airplane does have to come down and we have to put it down on the water, it's a very different scenario to what it would be, obviously over land. So that's why we've got the suits on. But we did, and Philippe took us through basically a very detailed brief on the ground, where we almost kind of just went through the entire scenario. The entire scenario of what we would do should we need to ditch in the ocean, yeah?
So basically we have 3 pieces of equipment that are extra. We always have the life jackets on board for all the flying we've done. But we're not even using those today because we have these suits which have life preservers in them. But so we have these suits, right, which we practice putting on. You guys will have seen the time lapse of that fun experience. You might see it in 15 seconds. Took us 15 minutes. No, it didn't really take us 15 minutes. So we're obviously wearing the suits, so we briefed how we would put those on if we were under canopy. We would create a little bit of space for us with the doors open, give us the elbow room. We also have, and then you know, put them on as we did on the ground as best we can, zipping them up as high as we could, given the tight space constrictions that we have. The other thing, we have one of these, which is an EPIRB. And it's a water-activated, like, location transmitter. I drew the lucky straw.
It's attached to him.
It's around my neck.
Well, isn't that you get that, I get the life raft? Isn't that how it works?
That is true, yeah. So the compromise is that I get this thing, which I'll put back in its case, and the life raft, which is right here behind us. Right, we showed you before. But the handle's right there, and we agreed that. Once we hit the water, Steph will grab out the life raft. Up here, we'll both grab the tethered rope and then chuck it out Steph's door. Steph will chuck it out his door. So I may have a swim to get into it. But that's okay with me.
But you got an EPIRB, they can find
I've got the EPIRB.
And now we have that flow in our heads. Should anything happen, all we need to do is just remember that flow. Not panic, not worry, just follow that flow because we know what we're doing.
Everything else we leave in the plane. Really?
Yeah, we cleaned up we cleaned up the back seat as well today.
That's right.
Just for any obstacles. We had, you know, some food in there. I had some camera equipment. We basically put all of that in the baggage compartment just to keep this whole cockpit environment as clean as possible too.
Exactly.
But
just our flight planning tools.
Just our flight planning tools and our Teletubby suits.
Every time I stretch my feet flat on the floor, they bounce back up on their own. Boing, boing.
Approaching Philippe, so I'm going to go back to 40%. Yep. Same as if we were overflying an airfield or...
Yeah, you can do on an ILS approach, it's maybe a little bit different, right? You can do 50%. Keeps us at about 110 in the airport environment. Because we want to do the whole approach at 100 knots.
Yeah.
Right? So normally on an ILS it's 100 knots of approach speed. So you're coming in, it's between 110, 120. And once you're established on the approach, it's 100 knots.
November 57, I appreciate as high speed as convenient during the approach.
Copy that, we'll go as high speed as possible. November 557.
That's run up, so we're descending to what level now?
Now we're descending to 1,500.
Okay. At.
And November 557 is established.
November 557, contact tower 11835.
11835, November 557. Sola Tower, November 55557 is inbound on the ILS runway 18.
November 55557, hello, runway 18, clear to land, wind from the south, 12 knots.
Clear to land, runway 18, November 557.
Big town, this one.
Big town, yeah. And the disengage and final stage is at minimums.
Yeah, you can do at minimums.
Minimums, yeah. Just 2
Or anytime you want. Anytime you want, once we're out of the clouds, or once we're committed to land.
Yeah.
I would say.
500.
Alright, so I'll take that off.
There you go, that's it. There you go, look. Keep it 880. Airplane's coming down on its own. Very nice.
November quadruple 57, right Alpha 1, contact ground 121.750.
Welcome to Norway.
No way!
Still haven't been here yet,
I
but
haven't.
welcome anyway.
Thank you.